Welcome back to our channel. Today we are covering AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: a company needs guaranteed Amazon EC2 capacity in three specific availability zones in a specific AWS region for an upcoming event that will last 1 week. What should the company do to guarantee the EC2 capacity? Option A: purchase reserve instances that specify the region needed. Option B: create an on-demand capacity reservation that specifies the region needed. Option C: purchase reserved instances that specify the region and three availability zones needed. And option D: create an on-demand capacity reservation that specifies the region and three availability zones needed. The correct answer is option D. Next question is: a company's website uses an Amazon EC2 instance store for its catalog of items. The company wants to make sure that the catalog is highly available and that the catalog is stored in a durable location. What should a solutions architect do to meet these requirements? Option A: move the catalog to Amazon Elastic Cache for Redis. Option B: deploy a larger EC2 instance with a larger instance store. Option C: move the catalog from the instance store to Amazon S3 Glacier Dev Archive. And option D: move the catalog to an Amazon Elastic File System. The correct answer is option D. Next question is: a company stores call transcript files on a monthly basis. Users access the files randomly within 1 year of the call, but users access the files infrequently after 1 year. The company wants to optimize its solution by giving users the ability to query and retrieve files that are less than 1 year old as quickly as possible. A delay in retrieving older files is acceptable. Which solution will meet these requirements most cost effectively? Option A: store individual files with tags in Amazon S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval. Query the tags to retrieve the files from the S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval. Option B: store individual files in Amazon S3 Intelligent Tiering. Use S3 lifecycle policies to move the files to S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval after 1 year. Query and retrieve the files that are in Amazon S3 by using Amazon Athena. Query and retrieve the files that are in S3 Glacier by using S3 Glacier Select. Option C: store individual files with tags in Amazon S3 Standard Storage. Store search metadata for each archive in Amazon S3 Standard Storage. Use S3 lifecycle policies to move the files to S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval after 1 year. Query and retrieve the files by searching for metadata from Amazon S3. And option D: store individual files in Amazon S3 Standard Storage. Use S3 lifecycle policies to move the files to S3 Glacier Deep Archive after 1 year. Store search metadata in Amazon RDS. Query the files from Amazon RDS. Retrieve the files from S3 Glacier Deep Archive. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: a company has a production workload that runs on 1000 Amazon EC2 Linux instances. The workload is powered by third-party software. The company needs to patch the third-party software on all EC2 instances as quickly as possible to remediate a critical security vulnerability. What should a solutions architect do to meet these requirements. Option A. Create an AWS Lambda function to apply the patch to all EC2 instances. Option B. Configure AWS Systems Manager Patch Manager to apply the patch to all EC2 instances. Option C. Schedule an AWS Systems Manager maintenance window to apply the patch to all EC2 instances. And option D. Use AWS Systems Manager run command to run a custom command that applies the patch to all EC2 instances. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, a company is developing an application that provides order shipping statistics for retrieval by a REST API. The company wants to extract the shipping statistics, organize the data into an easy to read HTML format, and send the report to several email addresses at the same time every morning. Which combination of steps should a solutions architect take to meet these requirements? Choose 2. Option A. Configure the application to send the data to Amazon Nessus Data Firehouse. Option B. Use Amazon Simple Email Service to format the data and to send the report by email. Option C. Create an Amazon Event Bridge scheduled event that invokes an AWS Glue job to query the application's API for the data. Option D. Create an Amazon Event Bridge scheduled event that invokes an AWS Lambda function to query the application's API for the data. And option E. Store the application data in Amazon S3. Create an Amazon Simple Notification Service topic as an S3 event destination to send the report by email. The correct answer is option B and D. Next question is, a company wants to migrate its on-premises application to AWS. The application produces output files that vary in size from tens of gigabytes to hundreds of terabytes. The application data must be stored in a standard file system structure. The company wants a solution that scales automatically, is highly available, and requires minimum operational overhead. Which solution will meet these requirements? Option A. Migrate the application to run as containers on Amazon Elastic Container Service. Use Amazon S3 for storage. Option B. Migrate the application to run as containers on Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service. Use Amazon Elastic Book Store for storage. Option C. Migrate the application to Amazon EC2 instances in a multi-AZ auto-scaling group. Use Amazon Elastic File System for storage. And option D. Migrate the application to Amazon EC2 instances in a multi-AZ auto-scaling group. Use Amazon Elastic Book Store for storage. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a company needs to store its accounting records in Amazon S3. The records must be immediately accessible for 1 year and then must be archived for an additional 9 years. No one at the company, including administrative users and root users, can be able to delete the records during the entire 10-year period. The records must be stored with maximum resiliency. Which solution will meet these requirements? Option A. Store the records in S3 Glacier for the entire 10-year period. Use an access control policy to deny deletion of the records for a period of 10 years. Option B. Store the records by using S3 intelligent tiering. Use an IAM policy to deny deletion of the records. After 10 years, change the IAM policy to allow deletion. Option C. Use an S3 lifecycle policy to transition the records from S3 standards to S3 Glacier Deep Archive after 1 year. Use S3 objects locked in compliance mode for a period of 10 years. And option D. Use an S3 lifecycle policy to transition the records from S3 standard to S3 one zone infrequent access after 1 year. Use S3 object look in governance mode for a period of 10 years. The correct answer is option C. Thank you.